everybody? Welcome back to another episode of C3 Comics. As always, I'm your host, C3. Before we get started, the first thing I want to do, once again, is take the time and just welcome everybody and thank all my new subscribers. I was hanging around in the chats with Comic Head 84. He showed me a lot of love. I want to thank him for that. I want to thank all those who are in the chat with us as well that sub to us. Jay Hood and all the other guys that took the opportunity to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. I really want you guys to know that I appreciate you. And I'll continue to do my best to try to make sure that I'm giving you guys the type of content that you like. So without further ado, what I have for us today is I want to open up a package that I got in the mail, and then I'm going to show you a few books also that I pulled out and maybe that we can take a quick look at. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. Hit that like button as we get started. Let me grab my scissors here. This package came quite some time ago. I don't even remember what it is. So I think it's about time we find out and see what we're paying for. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling after this hectic comic book week has passed? I know there's been a lot of controversy concerning that Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen, issue number 3. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. What is it? Because truly, it's the community that decides, right? So not Marvel, not DC. It's the community that decides. What is it? Is it her second cameo appearance or is it her first full appearance? And we're talking about Punchline. So what is it? Is it Punchline's second cameo appearance or is it her first full appearance? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I've been asking this a lot too. So I want to know if you guys were able to get your hands on the book. Right? Did your LCS put it on the shelves or did they hide it from you guys? And also, how much did you wind up paying for the book? So I'm kind of curious because this book caused a lot of stink this past week. So I'm very curious to see how the LCS has handled this one. Because, you know, I always thought it was about the consumer. I always thought it was about us going in, spending our money with them and they making sure we get the book that we need. So I'm actually going to use this as an opportunity to learn, you know, so this is really a learning experience for me. So please help me out. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how this past Comic Book Wednesday went for you guys concerning getting not just your entire haul, but also that Hell Arisen issue number 3. And also, let me just crack this a little bit. Also, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about DC moving the comic covers around. The Art Germ 92 and the 94. What do you think about them moving that around? I know a lot of people prepaid so they can get a specific cover. So what happens with that now? Do they lose out on their money? Do you wind up giving somebody something that they didn't order? So what do you guys think about what we got going on in the comic community right now concerning this particular character that they're bringing out? A lot of stuff going on. All right, so now that we're in the package, okay, so I got my hands on something really, really nice. And we all know that this channel is definitely not for anyone under the age of 18. So if you are under the age of 18 and you're sneaking around, peeking around C3's Comic Corner, get out of here because it's about to get a little explicit. All right. So this just came in well, this has been in the mail, but I just cracked the box on this, and this is very nice. Kind of nervous about doing this. All right, so this is Zombie Tramp, issue number 61, the Stan Lee. Yeah. Look at that. That's a beautiful cover. Now, I know the first time I heard, so I had grabbed it already. I had grabbed it, right? I heard Billy from Economics and Comics. He was saying how these were coming through. So I wanted to make sure I got one. Well, and basically just because it has Stan Lee on it, so I wanted to get it. I don't care if it's worth any money or if it's not worth any money. I just wanted to get it because it was a tribute to Stan Lee. And it's a beautiful cover. Definitely one I want to add to my collection. All right, let's crack open something else. Let's see what we got. Here's another one. Yeah, so what have you guys been reading? What were your reads of the week? I know I read Far Sector. I read X-Force. I read X-Men. Last night while I was actually in the chat, I was reading Hidden Society, which is a nice read. So I know Perry had hit me up, homie from Perry Comics. He had hit me up, letting me know that it was a good read, and I agree. It's definitely a good read. It's definitely a book that's off to a good start, and I think it could turn into something real special. So if you don't have Hidden Society, definitely try to grab it before they're all gone. And you know about the deal that Dark Horse made with Netflix. So this might be one of those books that might actually get picked up. It was written by Raphael Scavone, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Raphael, I don't want to butcher that last name. I know that last name is crazy. Raphael Albert, something or other. Excuse me for butchering the name, but it's definitely a hard to pronounce name. But yeah, Raphael Scavone is the writer, and it's a real good read. So definitely check it out, guys. If you have it, if you didn't grab it, definitely grab it. Diamond, okay. Can't go wrong. Yeah, so, and I also read Finger Guns. How many of you guys read Finger Guns? Finger Guns is pretty good, It's pretty good. It's a good book that's off to a good start. You never really can't tell with the first issue. The first issues are normally pretty fair. They're decent, but I'm looking forward to the second issue so I can see where they're going with it. So if you haven't picked up Hidden Society, grab Hidden Society and also grab Finger Guns. And they're two good reads. Oh, wow. Okay. Now these are dope. All right, so for the first one, I'll show you guys. We got Web of Venom, Venom Unleashed, issue number 1. That cover is definitely flames. Look at that. The artwork on that, phenomenal. Yeah, I actually forgot I even ordered this. That's crazy. Loving that. And then we got Web of Venom, the Funeral Pyre. I was out of town when I ordered these. That's why I forgot about it. I was actually in Texas when I ordered these. And that was like last year sometime. That is an awesome cover. Definitely. And this is the Web of Venom Funeral Pyre issue number 1 trade dress variant by Clayton Crane, and it's limited to 1,000 copies. So that is something fire right there. It's limited to 1,000 copies, and this is copy number 402. And it's got the certificate of authenticity right here in the back. So that's dope. Here we go. Let's see. Can you see that? COA. Clayton Crane. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. Yeah, so those are a couple of packages that I got in the mail. Really quick, I just want to show you some books that I was out and about and I picked up earlier before I came home. Right? So, Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Captain Marvel, issue number 142. This is one of those Stan Lee presents. So, some of his early work, so you can never go wrong with that. We got Amazing Adventures, The Inhumans, Black Widow. This is issue number 5. You know we got the movie and everything coming. So you definitely can't go wrong with that. Awesome. Now, here we go. Classics right here. And I always love it when I find these. And this is Ghost Stories. The Mystery of the Deadly Giant Scorpion. You know, one of the 12 Sinners. I love my old school comics, man. I love how they smell. I love the artwork on them. There's just nothing like it. Nothing like it. There's like 4 or 5. There's like 4 stories in this one. You know, you really got a lot for your money back then. We also know that I'm a big fan of Archie and Veronica. Excuse me. So I had to grab these. They were just out there in the wild, so I needed to bring them home. All right, so I got Veronica, issue number 198, the Mona Lisa variant. These are beautiful. Excellent condition, very well kept, maintained. I mean, a slight press on these will definitely make it like a 9.6 or better. Beautiful. Wink, wink. I love it. Also, Veronica 188. And if I'm not mistaken, this is like that prom showdown. And this is a hard to find book right here, so this is excellent. This book is in excellent condition. When I saw these, I told my wife, I was like, yo, you are not going to believe what I found. But I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to get too happy thinking the owner might have, you know, decided to raise the price on them or whatever. But I made it out of there with a great deal, man. Like, I paid little to nothing for these books. Some of them I paid less than $1 for. You can't go wrong with that. Also, Veronica, issue number 156. Dan Perrin is the writer on these also. I just love the beautiful covers, you know? Anything having to do with Veronica and Archie, you gotta love it. I bought another copy. Both of them were sitting there, so I definitely wasn't leaving them sitting there, so bring both of them home. Good stuff. Betty and Veronica. Archie's 2 girls. Y'all might not have knew this, but Archie's a pimp. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. I'm going to tell you, Archie was a pimp. All right. Also from Veronica, from Archie Comics, Veronica issue number 152. Changing Places. And that's actually not Betty either. So just keep that in mind. That's Veronica and Cheryl Blossom. Yep, that's Veronica and Cheryl Blossom. That's when they change places. This also is another one of those hard to find comics. All right, so we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to go back into my childhood a little bit. How many of you guys remember this cartoon from back in the day? Battle of the Planets. And this is issue number 1. Remember this one? Form the Whirlwind Pyramid. Remember that? Classic. Getting up in the morning watching this one. Battle of the Planets. For sure. And here's another beautiful cover. This is issue number 2. I love the artwork and the detail in this, man. Like, this one just literally gives me goosebumps just holding this in my hand. 6 o'clock in the morning, these guys used to come on. Watching before I got ready for school. At the time, I think I was in probably like the 4th grade, 3rd or 4th grade. Man, classic. The G-Force. The G-Force. And I got a couple comics, DC 52. I got week 23. These are strictly cover buys. Black Adam on the cover. And this is the origin of Wildcat. Yep, but these are definitely these are cover buys. You know, we got the Black Adam movie coming out. You got Dwayne Rock Johnson supposed to be playing the Black Adam. So I've just been grabbing covers just because, you know, Black Adam's not really on much. So, and then we also have this one. And this is actually the origin of Black Adam. And which one is this? This is, okay, week 16. Yeah, the origin of Black Adam. Beautiful, just some beautiful covers. And I don't know if you can see it in the back there, but I actually got the first appearance of Black Adam. I'm you know, I'm definitely on him, and I'm a fan, you know. So there you have it, everybody. Those are a few packages that I had in the mail. They're just sitting around, so I'm glad we got a chance to pop those open. I'm glad that you guys got an opportunity to see my Clayton Crane issue number 402. Book number 402 out of 1,000, you know. So this is something I'm happy to have in my collection. It's definitely hot, you know. And this one right here, look at Venom pulling the symbiote off of Cletus Cassidy. You know, so that's definitely hot to death right there. So yeah, I got my hands on a couple jewels. I'll sort them through and get them in their proper place so they don't get any damage on them. I'll probably put them in some top loaders, which makes a lot of sense. Yep, I'll probably pop them in a top loader. But anyway, guys, I thank you for hanging out with me. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. So every time I'm in the paint, you guys will be the first ones to know. I like to be hit high, so hit me with the live. Ring that bell, hit me with the live, give me the thumbs up, and we're going to make it happen. As always, I'm your boy C3, and we're going to keep it common. Peace.